Okay, it's summertime, so let's just get right to it. Now, by the way, I want you to check out the background behind me because I think it's beautiful. Okay, look at the lower picture first. Okay, that's a car to drive. You know, no, that's not one of my goals. I just think it's a beautiful car. The scenery, having gone to the beaches of Portugal, Mallorca, Palma de Mallorca. Can't pick a fort. These are different areas in Mallorca. And Turkish Riviera is also pretty. Let me see where else. There's so many beautiful beaches over here in Europe. That scenery made me think about right there. And yes, that ship you see in the background, or I guess they would call it a yacht. Been on one of those before also, right? And one thing about being in business for yourself is about dreaming. And that house there, wow. Even though I'm 68, okay, and God blessed me to achieve my goals in the next 2 years. I think that would be a nice retirement home for my wife, okay, with a beautiful view and a lot of vacations. It's very important. You got to have. Okay, now that we start dreaming, let's talk about what to do to make our dreams come true, because it's very important. I want to talk about two things today. One is called DMO, Daily Method of Operation. I'm going to combine that with discipline, because you'll see in a few seconds how the two go hand in hand. All right, what is a daily method of operation? All right, you're running a business, okay? Well, let's just put it this way, since the most of us looking at this video are in network marketing. We have our own home-based business. Now, you have to run your business. Now we come up with, you got it, daily method of operation. What is your daily schedule? I don't care if you're working your business an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours a day. You have to have some plan of operating your business every day. Okay? One of the most important things that you have to do, of course, when you're in network marketing, you have to advertise. And you have to advertise to a point where you get people to watch your business presentation. Okay? Now, there's a number of ways to do that. Facebook, since we're on it, let's talk about Facebook. There's Facebook advertising. Okay? You can advertise in groups. You can advertise through videos on YouTube and Facebook. If we go offline just for a second, because it's just in my thoughts right now, the other place that you can really do a lot of advertisement, of course, is in networking with real people. Okay, here you have to really have a daily method of operation. Let's say, as an example, you choose to do flyers as your advertisement. Okay, how many days a week are you going to put out flyers? How many flyers are you going to put out a day? Okay, because it's not just like, okay, I'm going to go, example, if I'm going to stuff mailboxes or something like that. All right, I'm going to put out 200 flyers a day, every day for the next 30 days. Well, 200 flyers a day times 10 is 2,000. That's what, times 3, that's 6,000 flyers. 6,000 flyers. Now, the 6,000 flyers, let's take it way down. Let's say that just 5% in a month watched your video. 5%. Okay? Out of that 5%, that's 300. Let's say 10% join your business out of the 5% that watched it. Those are some low numbers, but hey, let's just do it that way. So that means that you had 30 people that joined your business this month. Now, you teach them to do the same thing next month. So rather than having 6,000 flyers out, okay, I don't even go with those numbers. Those numbers are crazy. All right, but let's say as an example, 6,000 flyers times 10 people, what's that? 60,000 flyers that are going out that will affect your business. Sell some cards. let's take it way down. Let's say you make it a goal to actually place 10 sizzle cards, which is a form of a business card with an advertisement, in someone's hand a day. And you're going to do that for 30 days. That's 300. Okay? Do the 10% ratio again. 10% actually went and watched the video. That would be 30. Right? And let's say out of the 30 that watched the video, only 5 signed up. Again, next month, you have those 5 doing the same thing. Alright, so now rather than having 300, now you have 1,500 sizzle cards that go into someone's hand. You got my point. Alright? I have this in detail in the video somewhere, but I just thought I'd throw it out there. Daily method of operation. Whether any form of advertisement that you're going to do, it's important that you do it on a regular basis. Personal development. Now, I don't care if it's reading 10 pages of a good book like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, or you're listening to a 15-minute audio from Eric Thomas, okay? Les Brown, Brian Tracy, there's a number of motivational speakers out there. But you get my point, okay? These are things that you do on a daily basis to make your business run. And then, of course, when you get to do them and you have people that you refer into the business, then, of course, you teach this to them also. Daily method of operation. Now, to do a daily method of operation, what do you have to have? You got it. Discipline. Okay? So once you set your daily method of operation, which is basically the way that you're going to advertise and network on a daily basis. Because remember, we always say this, especially when you're advertising offline. You don't go out unless it's to give out flyers, okay? But let's take meeting people, business cards. You don't go out to do that. You do that while you're out. Okay, example, Starbucks used to be a great place when I was in the States. Every morning I go to Starbucks. Well, let me give you an example of a good friend of mine. He built his home business and the real estate business that way. Every morning, my friend would go to the gym. Okay, Dexter is his name. He would go to the gym. On the way back from the gym, he would pick him up a coffee at Starbucks. And yes, he would have some business cards in his hand. And he'd get rid of, I don't care, 1, 2, or 3 of them. Okay. Then on his way to work, because he didn't have to be to work till 9 o'clock, he worked in the real estate business as a mortgage originator. Okay, that's someone who puts the bank together with the person that's selling the house. No, when the person's buying the house. Excuse me. Anyway, he would give out 10 cards every day. Okay, now his 10 cards developed into a six-figure year business in the real estate industry. Okay, of course, this was before the crash. All right. My point is daily method of operation. Part of his daily method of operation was doing the gym time in the morning. Okay, gym time, then advertisement, breakfast, personal hygiene, advertisement again on the way to work. Then he would do his job. Lunchtime, he would get rid of some more cards. He did not go home with those 10 cards. Okay? He gave them to someone. Now, a trick I used to use, because I always have my link on there, okay, is that I would tell, and I taught my group this, even if you don't know what to say to someone, a lot of times you might just walk up, hand your card, and say, look, if this won't help you, please bless someone and pass it on to them. All right? Have an awesome day. Boom, gone. The point was, on a sizzle card, there's an advertisement. I used to always use tired of living from paycheck to paycheck. How would you like to learn how to make X amount of dollars a month? Then my website and my phone number. Boom. That's it. Okay? I guarantee you, if you give out enough cards, somebody's going to go to your link. Somebody's going to push the button. All right. And percentages. It's numbers. Okay, so daily method of operation. And I don't care whether it's gym time, breakfast, advertising on the way to work. Lunch hour advertisement. On the way home, stop at Walmart. If you're doing the 10 cards, get rid of them. If it's giving out flyers, I can tell you one friend of mine, his name is Chris. Okay, he gave out 200 flyers every day. Okay, in fact, I can think of a lady. Her name was Tracy. She was, her and her sons. This is a story she told me. It was another company I was in. But when she first started in the business network marketing, she was really, really desperate. She really needed money. She wanted this to work. Her and her 2 sons gave out 800 flyers a day for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, she had built her up an income of, if I get it right, somewhere around $5,000 to $7,000 a month, her first month. Okay? Daily method of operation. Discipline herself to do this every day. So once you've set your daily method of operation, the next thing you have to do is you have to discipline yourself to do it. Another word for discipline, I guess you could call it, you can make it a habit. Another word you can use. And the reason I said that because I know it takes you doing something 17 times in a row. I was told, okay, before it becomes a habit. All right, so I presume you could say it's the same way with discipline. Okay? I know my lesson was short for today. Let me go back to my picture so I can watch it before I get out of here. There, that picture behind me there. Look at that. Okay? I can see myself in the evening just walking around that pool, just, gathering my thoughts, or sitting in that front room with that view right there. Okay? Remember this. I'm going to end on this one. God wants you to have the best that life has to offer. Network marketing gives you an opportunity to do that. Okay? In the end, success is left up to you. That means it's there, it's waiting for you, but you have to do the work for it to happen. So, I'm going to wish everybody a good Thursday and talk to you tomorrow. God bless. Have a good day.